Hey guys, it's me, the dude who talks, and welcome to today's video. So this week I went to my first gig of 2020. I know it's taken almost a month to get me to my first gig, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but you know, shit happens. So I went watching Twin Temple at the Deaf Institute in Manchester. So for those who don't know who they are, they're essentially a satanic doo-wop band. So imagine like what was considered rock and roll back in the 50s and 60s, with a little bit of Hail Satan and some really pure Satanism thrown in the mix, and hey presto, you've got Twin Temple. The bio is really interesting. I'm going to just read you a little bit from it. Alexandra and Zachary James are the high priests of Twin Temple, the satanic doo-wop band hailing from the City of Angels. The band was started on Halloween, a witch's Sabbath, in 2016 when a destruction ritual was performed and Alexandra and Zachary stepped into the power as Twin Temple, energetically killing all their previous incarnations up until that point. Now that is one hell of a bio, literally. So, what did I think about the gig? Did I love it, or did I hate it that much that I wanted to convert to Christianity? Let's find out. So, opening up for Twin Temple was the band The Violent Hearts. Now, my first impression was that they were going to be like a gothic band like The Cure or something like AFI, but when I first heard their riffs, they were like anything but that. It was kind of like very upbeat, and I kind of had a bit of like shoegaze vibes with them at first, and then further on into the set it kind of sounded more like a stereotypical indie band, and that's when, you know, I just kind of lost interest in them. It was like nothing bad with them per se. I don't think they were objectively awful or anything like that. They were just bland. It just nothing there for me. Nothing there that I really enjoyed. It was just really forgettable. Kind of like background music while I was just having a beer at the back. So, yeah. Sorry. Violent Heart. So, after the Violent Hearts, Twin Temple was on next, and the set was already prepared for them. There was an evil-looking altar with some skulls and some chalices. There was a couple of banners with inverted crosses, and I thought to myself, I reckon their live show is going to be similar to the theatrics that Ghost do live. So, they came on, they had a saxophone player, a guy on keys, a bassist. Already this band is high up in my books because they've got a saxophone player. And then Alexandra and Zachary James finally came onto the stage, and they started this ritual that involved a bell, some audience participation with skull stroking and asking us to repeat a few words. Bet you can guess what they were. And yeah, and there was a bit with involving a couple of swords, and I think this was while In Lux was playing. I'm not sure if I got that right. Please tell me off in the comment sections if I haven't. And this led into the song The Devil Didn't Make Me Do It. I really like the juxtaposition with like the evil ceremony at the beginning to like the really upbeat satanic doo-wop. And I really liked how Alexandra engaged with the audience as well. And I'm pretty sure she did a spot-on Northern impression. But she also said that she spent a lot of time in Lancashire as a kid, so that's probably how she can do a really good Northern impression. There was some like really ferocious energy towards her as well, where she just, I think towards the end of the song, she just flung the mic stand back. She just was in her own trance kind of thing. Anyway, that wasn't the exact end of things. It ended with her drinking what looked like fake blood, and then I think she was like spitting it out into the crowd, and then she was like marking everyone with inverted crosses on the forehead. Like earlier, I wish I was at the front so I could get involved with that, but you know, I'm an old bastard, so yeah, I wanted to sit down. So I actually bought some merch for once at a gig, and I got this, their debut album. I think it's self-titled, but Spotify lists it as Bring You Their Signature Sound, Satanic Doo-wop. So yeah, and this was 25 quid. Um, the merch was quite pricey. Like, I was also tempted by the cassette, which was like 13 quid, and I thought, oh, that's a bit steep. Be me, a skint northerner, I always like to complain about the price of things. But yeah, the t-shirt was like 30 quid as well, and I thought, a bit pricey for me. So yeah, let's have a look at what colour this vinyl is. Ooh, that's nice. That looks really cool. There's like lots of little red specks on it. I don't know whether you can actually see it, but yeah, it looks really cool. So yeah, this is what I bought. So I really enjoyed Twin Temple. I wasn't what I was expecting at all. I thought they were just going to play a few songs, but I was not expecting like the rituals or anything like that at all. For me, I reckon they're going to slowly blow up. I think they were what Ghost were before Ghost became absolutely famous. So yeah, what I like about Twin Temple is that it's very authentic in like its Satanism. Like, I don't think they like phone it in. Like, you could argue ghosts do that now, but that's a debate for another video, I'd imagine. But yeah, really enjoyable, and I'm really interested to know if you were there and what you thought about the gig. So please let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments section. Like always, if you enjoyed me ramble on for about a few minutes or so about gigs and some shit like that, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me out. And my next gig is going to be Explosions in the Sky in a couple of weeks at the Albert Hall. And I reckon that's going to be sold out, so that's really just going to be fun. So yeah, all I've got left to say to you guys is I've been the dude who talks. You guys are fucking awesome. See you soon. Still here. Alright, well, the video's ended, but while you're still here, I'll just let you know there's videos to the left and right of me. So, yeah, get watching if you want. Talk about cool shit like music and live stuff where I go to gigs, talk about Vinyl Hall and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, fill your boots.